Good morning, and welcome to today's edition of S&M News. I'm Mia, and this is Sophie. Today is January 6, 2018, and we will be reviewing current events that have occurred over the past few months.
Our first news report refers back to September 28th when NFL players would kneel during the national anthem to protest against police discrimination towards black people. Here's the clip of former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick kneeling during the national anthem. President Trump wrongfully starts to tweet about the NFL player, essentially saying that he can't exercise the right to freely express his opinions. Ironically, President Trump indirectly tells the player to refrain from kneeling during the national anthem because he is falsely representing his country and its full value. Although President Trump is arguably a man who isn't afraid to share his personal opinions.
According to the First Amendment, all American citizens own the right to peacefully share and express their opinions without any punishment. It sounds like President Trump is basically criticizing the player for expressing his opinion, while the president himself is sharing his own thoughts on the situation.
Dating back to October, a restaurant in Arizona, Cup It Up, was forced to close after receiving critical reviews made by disgusted customers reacting to a pro-Trump Facebook post created by the Cup It Up Facebook page. Cup It Up underwent a long process of threats and business-breaking reviews, which eventually led to the business permanently closing.
Prior to the announcement of the restaurant permanently closing, angry calls and threatening comments prompted employees to quit. The restaurant received threats along the lines of customers burning down the restaurant with the employees and owners inside.
Order number 40.
Why does your business think that they can post something like that on social media?
If your business doesn't take its Facebook post down, then I'm going to burn your restaurant down with all the employees and owners in it.
On Monday, October 9th, 2017, the owners of Cup It Up decided to close the restaurant to preserve the safety of themselves, their employees, and their families.
Up next, President Trump signs the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Do you use shampoo that makes your hair unhealthy, dry, tangled? Well, that's not the case with Suave Professionals. This shampoo makes your hair healthy, silky, and tangle-free.
Call now 1-800-555-2749 to receive 25% off. Suave Professionals provide different shampoos for different hair types. If you're not satisfied, give a 100% money-back guarantee. The CO1 model this commercial.
On December 22nd, Trump signed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which cuts the corporate tax rate from 35% to 21% beginning in 2018. The top individual tax rate will be lowered to 37% compared to 39.6% in prior years. This lowers income tax rates, double the standard deduction, and eliminates personal exemptions. The corporate cuts are permanent, while the individual changes expire at the end of 2025.
The GOP's tax plan is being billed by the White House and Republicans to facilitate the middle class. The House passed a 429-page bill called the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Under the plan, tax brackets would be reduced from 7 to 4, and the standard deduction would be increased. In early December, it was declared that Russia would be banned from the 2018 Winter Olympics taking place in South Korea. This was pronounced on December 5, 2017, due to the fact that Russia was misusing medications. However, the Russian athletes who can prove themselves as sober will be able to partake in the events.
Tune in tomorrow for the next edition of S&M News. Did we do it?
Yes.
Such my heart. Wait, is it recording?
Hi guys, it's Sofy. Welcome back to my ASMR channel, where I whisper into the microphone.
If you see me squinting this whole news thing, it's because there's something in my eye. Hi, Mr. Gessner. Squirrels! Okay.
Excuse me, dog.
Oh, we're rolling.
Wait. What is your business think that they can?
I'm coming in. Although, President... Dude. I can't. Good morning.